Happy birthday to you.
Kids' birthday parties used to be simple. Cone-shaped hat, three-legged race, and re-adhering the tail of a donkey with a drawing pin. Maybe even the classic tip truck cake from the Women's Weekly book.
Oh, tip truck cake, bitch of a cake, don't make it, unless you're really desperate.
Maybe the swimming pool then. Now, expectations have changed. The celebration has been hijacked by social media and made into a competitive event of endless one-upmanship or one-up-womanship.
I am knee-deep in birthday party prep.
Let's blame the ultimate influencers.
Baby Northwest turned 1 last week.
Shall celebrate it at Coachella. They had a bouncy house, popcorn stands, TPs, slushy machines, and a Ferris wheel.
Can you understand that this is just her first birthday?
Just the first birthday.
Bigger and better every single year.
But here's how to get off that performative parenting treadmill. First, ditch the loot bags. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch doesn't need another rubber ball or yo-yo.
How dare you!
Don't have a theme, then you don't need decorations, and other parents don't need to get costumes. Text your invitations, and don't hire entertainers. Having a swag of kids should be entertaining enough.
For more tips, joining us is parent, author and all-round straight shooter Emily Wrights. Emily, do you think kids' parties are getting a bit over the top?
They really are. It just feels like they're just getting out of control and there's just too much pressure around them, and I don't know, I just think we need to go back to letting kids be like the little freaks that they are and just having crazy wild birthdays again.
Exactly, because back in my day you just stuck a Barbie in a cake and you were happy with it. So what do you do?
Exactly.
I know, right? So what do you do with your kids on their birthdays?
So my kids are really into birthdays and they come up with themes. When my son was 5, he really wanted a Eric Young Prime News party, and we tried to explain to him that no other 5-year-olds would know who Eric Young was, but he insisted. All the kids turned up and they had no idea who Eric Young was, but he loved his party. And then Eric Young surprised him, and it was the greatest day of his life.
Wow.
My boy just turned 8 and he had a Freddie Mercury party where we all had to dress up as Freddie Mercury. I'm a hypocrite. I'm saying don't have these big parties, but I love a theme and I love a dress up. But I keep it small and, we just have a couple of bags of chips and some raro and, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, because I have to say, people seeing your kids' birthdays on social media might all of a sudden be like, oh my God, I've got to live up to this. So how do you kind of keep it manageable? What are some of the rules you have in place?
Well, I have a kind of your age, half of your age is how many kids you can have. So, my 10-year-old son can have 5 kids, 5 friends. And if you have like a 1-year-old, no friends. That's just for the parents. That's just to have a glass of bubbly and say we survived the first year. So I keep them really small, and Nana does banana cake every year, and you get to pick the icing, and that's it. No massive cakes, we just don't do that. And I think, if you let your kids have weird ideas and that type of thing for parties, they can have just as much fun. I know a friend who had a theme for her her daughter's 4th birthday was a pickle party, and it was all pickle themed.
So are you pro party at home, or do you reckon outsourcing is the way to go?
I think whatever is easiest for you. So I think I often do at home because I find going to like Jungle Rama or Jumperama or any of the Ramas, I find it just very overwhelming, and I always want to whine when I'm there, and none of them have bars.
Well, Emily, you've inspired us. I'm going to see if Eric Young can come to my next party. For now, though, thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Welcome along to the project, everyone. Look, Justine Smith is here. And Josh Thompson. Yeah. Josh, you have a beautiful family of 4. Have you had any birthdays in your house recently?
Yes, I have. And if anything, I'd like them to scale back on my birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
It was my birthday yesterday. Thank you, audience. I kind of thought something would come from these guys, but it's, no, you're welcome. And my wonderful wife decorated a cake with me, with my children. It said Daddy on it. It was very cute. And then I cut into it and realised it was a pork pie. And my wife had decorated a cake, decorated a pork pie with buttercream icing. I said, is this mashed potato? She's like, no, it's buttercream. You like pork pies? And I say, yeah, but not slathered with buttercream. It's like, you just wipe it off. And I was like, yeah, but there's still going to be buttercream in all the pastry crevices. I mean, I ate it, but it was very strange.
Yeah, it's very thoughtful of Liz, but maybe just better to look at than to eat.
Yeah, yeah.